I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. If the tenor clef is not a clef that you're accustomed to reading, then there are two ways suggested here that you can try to help you to become more familiar with it. I think it's a tricky topic. If you don't use it often, then familiarity won't perhaps be a thing because you're not using it often. But you could memorise some little poems, as it were, like we did for the treble and bass clef. So you could create a little sort of mnemonic thing here. I think that's the word. Or alternatively, you could just keep referring to middle C. I personally prefer this one because I don't use the tenor clef outside of the odd kind of music theory topic, you know, if I'm looking at a score or something. I don't particularly find this helpful. You might do, so by all means do come up with a little poem. I think the sillier it is, the more easy that you remember it, or you could make it familiar to something like we've done for the treble and bass clef. So for the lines, you could think, I don't know, drive fast and call emergency. Don't forget all cows eat, explode. I'm going to do that one. Don't forget all cows explode. Not sure how helpful that is. By all means, choose your own. You could have every green bus drives. Every good boy deserves. So let's go for every good boy deserves. Quite what? It doesn't say. So whatever you find helpful, I personally just prefer to keep working it from middle C, and that way I know I'm going to get my octaves correct as well, because I'm not familiar with this, I forget kind of the relationship between the octaves and I could end up an octave out. However, whatever helps you best, maybe experiment between the two. So let's put that into practice now with exercise 2. So at any point where you feel like you've got the hang of it, do press pause. Try some of these on your own. You will learn much more thoroughly that way, even if you make some mistakes. Or watch a few with me and then press pause and have a go. And the important thing here is to just make sure that you're always working out from middle C, counting it down, and just keep your eyes peeled because the tenor and the alto clef can be easily confused, so don't end up ticking the wrong one just by mistake. So for this to be an E, let's think about this. Let's try alto first of all. So let's count backwards from C, B, A, G, F, E. Oh, there we go, we struck gold straight away. That's an E in the alto clef. In the tenor clef that wouldn't work. And again, if you find counting backwards tricky, just refer to a piano keyboard just to help you keep track of where you're counting down. Now here, this one's a bit easier because if we're counting from middle C, backwards C, B, A, C has to be here, doesn't it? That can't be the alto clef, otherwise that would be middle C, wouldn't it? So C, B, A, that's the A below middle C in the tenor clef. Bit trickier now, we're a bit out of the ledger line. However, let's think about this. If this is A, So let's count up from C. It seems quite far away from here, so I'm just going to start this one. C, D, E, F, G, A, because there's our 1, 3, 5, C, E, G, A. So visually, I could kind of take a good guess at that and struck it lucky. There we go. Of course, you would double check. If you tried alto first, that would be wrong, and then you'd soon know the right answer, wouldn't you? You just work it out carefully. Now then, if this is C, I think just visually I can kind of guess that this is going to be an octave from the middle C here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's correct, and so that must be the alto clef. I could just recognise that octave sign, because in the treble clef that'd be octave B's, wouldn't it? So it just helped me to kind of find a starting point. But if you're not sure where to start from at all, you can just work it out. And then if it's the wrong one, well, you know to try the other clef, don't you? Let's just count from the alto clef here. C, B, A, G. That's a fourth down from C. And so that's that one. Now this one's quite high, isn't it? So if this was going to be alto clef, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, that's not going to be a D, is it? So let's try from the tenor clef. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's C. So the next one up is D. So it's got to be tenor clef. There we go. This is giving our brains a good workout, isn't it? Now then, here's where we really have to keep our attention fixed, because we need to write these notes again, exactly the same pitch, and change the clef. And this is where it's vitally important that you keep middle C as a reference, otherwise you could end up writing a G but be an octave or two out. So always keep middle C as your reference point. So here we have the G above middle C, C, D, E, F, G, a fifth above middle C, C, D, E, F, G. So it's easy peasy once you remember to keep middle C as your reference point. So here, this is the D above middle C. And so if this is middle C and the tenor, this must be D. Now here in the bass clef, remember the middle C is at the top of the bass, bottom of the treble, as if you've met in the middle. Imagine a piano keyboard, top of the bass, bottom of the treble. So we're at the top of the bass, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a sixth below middle C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C, B, A, G, F, E. So if you think you've got the hang of this, maybe press pause and have a go on your own now, and then pop back into the video and we can check those through together. So I'm hoping that you've had a go. Let's check these through now. So in the bass clef, this is the C, this is middle C, this is the A below middle C, C, B, A. So if this is middle C, this must be A, C, B, A. Always counting line, space, line for each step. Now this one is a little bit tricky because we're an octave plus. So let's think, here's middle C, here's the octave above, and then it's next door to that. It's 9 above, isn't it? So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C would be the line, the space, sorry, above, and then the line would be the E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the space, 9, the D is the line there. Now then, let's have a go at this one. C, oh, here we are. We're going from alto to tenor. Nevertheless, the principle remains the same. Let's keep calm. This is fine. C, B, A, G, F, E below middle C. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a sixth below middle C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a sixth below middle C. C, B, A, G, F, E. And also you can see that we've gone kind of, if C has moved up a third, in terms of line to line, it's going to move up a third in terms of space to space, isn't it? So that makes sense actually. Oh, and now we're doing this again, the other way round. So let's think about this. This is middle C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. That's the B, a seventh above middle C. So if this is middle C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th above. And again, that makes sense because the clef has dropped down a line, and so a third down changes where middle C is from line to line, and so from line to line it's dropped down a third. We can see then that would be the same note, wouldn't it? Okay, now this is really low down, isn't it? Let's figure out, so we've definitely got more than an octave here, so let's find our octave first. So C, B, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's C. C, B, A, G sharp. So here's middle C, here's the C an octave lower, and now we want the G sharp a fourth below that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And you can see how easy it would be to end up putting it there, and that would not be the same pitch at all. So it's just keeping track of your octaves, I think you need to be careful for. And the last one, we've done well here. So this is middle C, D, E, F, G, A flat. So let's count from middle C. Here's middle C. 1, C, D, E, F, G, A flat. Don't forget the flat sign after all that hard work. And that's that exercise completed. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.